Today's Bible reading is taken from book of Micah chapter 5 verses 1 to 4, and today's Gospel according to Matthew chapter 1 verses 1 to 16 and then 18 to 23. Book of Micah chapter 5 verses 1 to 4. Now you will be devastated, you daughter of a robber. They have placed a blockade against us. With a rod they will strike the jaw of the judge of Israel. And you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, are a little one among the thousands of Judah. From you will go forth he who shall be the ruler in Israel, and his landing place has been set from the beginning, from the days of eternity. Because of this he will provide for them even until the time in which she who bears him give birth. And the remnant of his brothers will be converted to the sons of Israel, and he will stand firm and feed on the strength of the Lord, according to the sublime name of the Lord is God. Gospel according to Matthew chapter 1 verses 1 to 16 and then 18 to 23. The book of the lineage of Jesus Christ. The son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham conceived Isaac, and Isaac conceived Jacob. And Jacob conceived Judah and his brothers. And Judah conceived Perez and Zerah by Tamar. And Perez conceived Hezron. And Hezron conceived Ram. And Ram conceived Aminadab. And Aminadab conceived Nason. And Nason conceived Salmon. And Salmon conceived Boaz by Rahab. And Boaz conceived Obed by Ruth. And Obed conceived Jesse. And Jesse conceived King David. And King David conceived Solomon by her who had been the wife of Uriah. And Solomon conceived Rehoboam. And Rehoboam conceived Abijah. And Abijah conceived Asa. And Asa conceived Jehoshaphat. And Jehoshaphat conceived Joram. And Joram conceived Uzziah. And Uzziah conceived Jotham. And Jotham conceived Ahaz. And Ahaz conceived Ezekiah. And Ezekiah conceived Manasseh. And Manasseh conceived Amos. And Amos conceived Joshua. And Joshua conceived Jeconiah and his brothers in transmigration of Babylon. And after the transmigration of Babylon, Jeconiah conceived Shealtiel. And Shealtiel conceived Zerubbabel. And Zerubbabel conceived Abiud. And Abiud conceived Eliakim. And Eliakim conceived Azor. And Azor conceived Zodak. And Zadok conceived Achim. And Achim conceived Eliud. And Eliud conceived Eleazar. And Eleazar conceived Matan. And Matan conceived Jacob. And Jacob conceived Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus, who is called Christ. Now the procreation of Christ occurred in this way. After his mother Mary had been betrothed to Joseph, before they lived together, she was found to have conceived in her womb by the Holy Spirit. Then Joseph, her husband, since he was just and was not willing to hand her over, preferred to send her away secretly. But while thinking over these things, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in his sleep, saying, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to accept Mary as your wife, for what has been formed in her is of the Holy Spirit. And she shall give birth to a son, and you shall call his name Jesus, for he shall accomplish the salvation of his people from their sins. Now all this occurred in order to fulfill what was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall conceive in her womb, and she shall give birth to a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God is with us. Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. May God our Father and his Son Jesus fill you with his mercy, peace and love. Amen.